So it's Monday. This is what we're having for dinner: eggs in a cloud, fruit salad, and bacon. The eggs in a cloud is a recipe that I got from a magazine many years ago. It's a family favorite and super easy to make. The recipe is already on my other channel, as I said, and this is a very simple dinner tonight. I was going to do dinner in the crock pot because, you know, today was cleaning day, but Jackson requested the eggs in a cloud, so I switched it, and we're eating outside so we can enjoy this beautiful night. So tonight is Tuesday, and we're having Philly steak and cheese sandwiches. Mine has red peppers and sweet potato fries. Scott just has onions and cheese and tomato. Mine has tomato too. And regular fries, and little Jackson's is smaller, but just with cheese and mayonnaise. All of them have mayonnaise. But we had a late night. We had appointments, and then Scott and Jackson had a great time playing outside. So we're doing an easy night, and these are like our, you know, quick dinner plates. Not really, but they're like paper plates, kind of. So that's our dinner tonight. In Greenville right now, and we are at Passerelle Cafe. We're going to be sitting outside. It's beautiful here, but they're painting and getting things ready for the 4th of July. They're putting blue dye in all the water, so we're waiting on our table, and then we're going to have some lunch. There's Scott's lunch today. He got the open face bistro sandwich. Looks delicious. And I got the bistro burger. Let's hope it's good. Oh, and by the way, this is Wednesday's lunch for both of us. So I brought the pork chops out of the refrigerator. You can see they're marinating away in this bowl. And I'm going to let them come out to room temperature for, you know, about 30 minutes while our grill heats up. Now, you could certainly make this recipe with an indoor grill or even in a skillet if you need to. But with the beautiful weather, we are grilling out. And I think, you know, many of you will enjoy grilling out recipes, even if it's a charcoal grill or you have a gas grill. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have and use. These recipes that I'm showing you right now are perfect for summer. So we're going to let this sit out, and then we'll start cooking it on the grill. So I just put the pork chops on the grill. They're rather large, and they're going to take about 6 to 8 minutes per side. So I'm going to shut the lid and wait for our dinner to get done. We'll flip them in about 6 to 8 minutes. Look at those. Don't they look delicious? Gotta finish cooking them. So I've got my meat thermometer checking the temperature of the pork. It told me the temperature of what it should be, and right now it's checking it. I don't have it pushed all the way through. I showed this on my kitchen question and answer video. It's a wonderful thermometer. I love it. So the pork chops are done. I'm going to take them inside and tint them. I also have my pineapple finishing up, just getting some of those beautiful grill marks on it. And I will show you how I plate this up next. So here's dinner, you guys. Doesn't it look delicious? Look at that pork chop with the green beans, the mac and cheese. It's perfect. This is Wednesday night's dinner. It's sunny, hot here, and I don't want to start my oven, and I'm going to be making meatball sliders. This is an easy recipe. I am making my own fresh meatballs that I'm cooking all the way through in the crock pot, but you could definitely use frozen. They have a ton of different kinds, at least at my local grocery store, but I'm making a very simple meatball with ground chuck, some breadcrumbs, some eggs, a little garlic powder, a little bit of dried thyme, and some salt and pepper. I'm not going to do a whole lot to these meatballs because they're going to be flavored with chili sauce. You need one 12-ounce jar, and then you need an 18-ounce jar of the Smucker's Concord jelly. This was a recipe from my grandmother, but it's everywhere. Everybody has tried this before, I'm sure, but this combination for meatballs is divine. So I'm going to get busy making my meatballs. You can definitely check out my recipe on my blog, or you can just buy some frozen ones. But again, I'm just going to mix up the breadcrumbs and the ground chuck and the seasonings and roll them out. And then we will get them in the crock pot to start cooking. I am making my own fresh meatballs that I'm cooking all the way through in the crock pot, but you could definitely use frozen. They have a ton of different kinds, at least at my local grocery store. So that is about the size I like, and right in it goes. So I put the little meatballs on a little King's Hawaiian roll. I put the cheese on top and just kind of pressed it down. You can see it's melted, and I'm just serving it up with chips. Now tonight is a very busy night for my family. Jackson's got a lot of stuff going on. Scott's got a lot of stuff going on at work, and this meal is something that everybody can just help themselves to, you know, as they're ready to eat dinner. We're not going to be eating together tonight. We're all going to kind of be eating in our own stages, which is perfect for this kind of dinner. I am here at Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to get some dinner. So I am having some Chick-fil-A. I got the deluxe, and it has no cheese. And Jackson and Scott got McDonald's. You can hear Cooper drinking, I'm sure. Hear that? Sounds like a horse. And I'm going to eat and work on the computer for a little bit. For lunch, I'm doing the steak sandwich from the flank steak that we made last week with a big tomato slice on it. And I'm also helping myself to a little bit of tonight's potato salad that we're having for dinner. But I'm having it for lunch too, but I'll eat it again for dinner. And I'm going to eat and kind of relax for a few minutes and then get busy on the house. So I got the grill heating up, and I didn't put much charcoal in it just because we're just cooking some hot dogs and maybe some pineapple. I went right ahead and put the baked beans in a pot, and once the grill gets going, I'll start to warm those up. So dinner is on the grill. You can see that I didn't put much charcoal because this is not much to cook. And it'll take probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. And I really like the grilled pineapple, so I'm making some more. So I just took the hot dogs off, and I'm going to sprinkle the pineapple with some pumpkin pie spice. Not a lot, just a little. Cinnamon would work too. Give it another minute or so, and those would be like dessert. Alright, so here's dinner. You can see that I have the baked beans and a little small casserole, the cheese dog, and the potato salad. So almost looks like a Memorial Day dinner, doesn't it? That is our dinner tonight, and it is Saturday late evening, and we're going to enjoy a quick dinner. My lunch today is like one of the bratwursts from last night. I love them, and that's what I'm having before I go to the grocery store. So tonight is Sunday. I've been out grocery shopping. I wanted an easy dinner, and tonight is a meatless dinner, which doesn't happen too often around here. But this is one of my family favorite meals, you know, meatless meals, that is. So we are having bean burritos. The beans are heating up, and I like to heat them up just on the stove and stir them often. And I'm just using Great Value refried beans. And for Scott and myself, I diced up one onion. I've been sauteing that, and it's nice and soft. It's ready. And I'm not going to be using all these tonight. I'm going to be making some bean burritos tomorrow, and I'll be using some of those onions in that. I got the plates ready. I got some salsa in these little ramekins, and I've been using these a lot. And some chips on each plate. Scott, mine, and Jackson. It's like more chips, less chips, and even less chips. And the tortillas, the soft tortillas is what I'm using for the burritos. And I have some cheese I shredded up, and some tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce, and some sour cream. Now, Scott and I are the ones who like the tomato, lettuce, and sour cream. Jackson's not really a big fan, so I'm just going to build my burrito, and it's almost dinner time. So first the beans, then some onions because this is Scott's, and then we're going to put a nice amount of cheese over each one. My boys love, love, love cheese. So I really pack it on. And now I just got to roll it up. You fold up the ends first, get that onion, and then you roll it. And there you have it. Time to do 2 more. So after talking to Scott, he decided, and I went along with it, that he wanted to put some cheese on top also, and I'm going to take ours and microwave them. Jackson didn't want any cheese on top. He just wanted to be able to eat it like a normal burrito. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in the microwave, and then it's dinner time. So dinner is done. You can see where Scott and I like a little extra cheese, some sour cream, and some tomatoes on top with the chips. And I have him an extra one right there. And there's mine. Looks delicious. And Jackson's is just where he can pick it up. So that is our very simple meatless dinner, which you won't see very often. But tonight, this is dinner. So the night is winding down, and I just fixed myself a chai latte and hot. So I'm just going to take this cookie and I'm going to put it over my cup and let it sit there for maybe 5 or 6 minutes because the tea is really hot. And what these cookies are is inside is a little layer of caramel, and they're wafer cookies. And here's what they kind of look like. I have the other one in a baggie, and the idea is if you put it over your cup, the heat from your coffee or tea will melt that caramel a little bit more and warm it up, and you'll have a delicious treat to have with your tea or coffee. It's amazing. If you guys see those, definitely get them because they are so good. Here's another package just so you can see. So it's been on there for a while. Let's see how gooey it is. Okay, look at this. You see it? That is going to be enjoyed with my tea, and you could definitely just leave it up on it, or you could dip it into your cup. But these are delicious, and I'm so happy to be having one right now.